Can you hear me in here? I know I'm earlier than it says. You wrote 9:30 in here, Bob, so I'm going to assume we got 9:30. I can see the eyeball going up, so I think it's working this time, hopefully. So if you can see and hear me, that's good. I have no idea. Erica just texted me and told me that the other live stream, even though I even just checked and it still said, the other live stream said, on my end, said 9 p.m. So I have no idea where that 1 a.m. thing happened, and that might have had something to do with it. Some weird disconnect, but here we are. I apologize about that. I don't even know. That must just have been a glitch on YouTube or Google or something, because I have no idea how I would even have gone about fixing something, because I literally just recreated the exact same stream the exact same way, and here we are. So anyway, sorry about that. I tried. I had everything all set up here and everything ready to go. I was doing a live stream and I saw people, all of you chatting in the chat, and I was like, oh, no one's. I asked questions and no one was responding to me, and I was like, that's fine. You guys don't have to talk to me today. And then that's why I typed in the chat. I was like, can you not see me? And they're like, no. It's because somebody finally said, where's Ryno? And I'm like, okay. So that was a little embarrassing on my part, but I'm glad we're all here now. I apologize again about that. I made myself a little cocktail here today. So Craig had sent me on Instagram this one person's recipe for like an apple pie old fashioned, and I made that. It involved doing a Honeycrisp apple with cinnamon and brown sugar, and then like boiling that down into a syrup, and then it's bourbon, that syrup, black walnut bitters, and then a little bit of like nutmeg on top. There's an orange peel in here. I haven't even taken a sip yet, because I'm serious. Like, I made it and then like ran up here. But yeah, I'm getting a question in here. Ryno, will you join our Scream Squad on 9/16? I will not actually be here on, so I'm hopefully going to be able to go to Halloween Horror Nights this Saturday. Friday, I have a Howlo Scream media event, so I'll be at SeaWorld, and maybe by myself, because I don't know that Craig can go to that, so I'm like nervous to do that. But so then I think Saturday I might use my annual pass ticket if it lets me to go that Saturday, or I'm just going to go on Sunday. But I'll be in Milwaukee next weekend, so I will not be attending the event next week at all. So like the 13th through whatever the days are. I think the 13th is the first Wednesday they're doing it. I'm not going to be able to go to the event again until the 20th. Sorry, hold on. I just have to. So yeah, so I'll be there that weekend, like the weekend of like the 22nd or whatever the week. I think Wednesday days start on the 13th, so I think on the 20th, like the 24th, I'll be there that weekend. So I appreciate the invitation, but I will not be there. The shout out to Lydia I see in here. I will not be going to Destination D23. I am a pop culture. Oh, look at my Halloween shirt. Hold on, because this was supposed to be my Mardi Gras Halloween shirt, and I never wore it at Mardi Gras. But hold on, I'm gonna stand up so you can see it. But I'm trying to wear all my Halloween tees right now. And I know I always have Roosevelt shirts on, and I have Roosevelt shirts downstairs. I got a couple down there ready to go, but this is what I was wearing today. So this is what you're getting me in a t-shirt. We're taking our nope. I was gonna say we're taking our tops off, and that's not what I meant. But yeah. So I forgot what I was just saying. Okay, so this shirt is and if you saw me make a post on my Instagram channel on Thursday when I was going to the Dead Coconut Club, I had a Wolfman where he's like eating like nachos in a movie theater, and it's like all neon. That shirt, this shirt, and then the shirt I'm wearing in the Halloween Horror Nights video that I did for work on the Diz Unplugged. That video is that shirt. Those are all made by the same company called the Halloween T-shirt company, and they are longer shirts and they are softer shirts. And honestly, they're a little pricey in the park because I think they're like $37. So make a friend. Like I have some friends who work for Universal, and they're kind enough to share some experience with me and use that discount. I am concerned that this. Oh, my box died. My charger. So my microphones live in like a little iPad, like an iPhone. So there's two mics, and then this is lightning connector, so it goes in my phone. This is USB-C, and then this is the thing that puts it on the top of my camera. And it has a little charging case, but we use these at Halloween Horror Nights for the first time because these are my personal mics. And I'm just realizing this case died. So I've got to charge that case. I was like, why is it already half battery dead? It's stressing me out. But I told you it was in the cocktail. I'm going to sip this cocktail. It's probably all separated now, but. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's very mellow. I feel like I'm going to attempt to improve on this. So my thing was in the apple pie syrup that I made, and when I perfect it, there'll be a video of it. Don't you worry. In the apple pie syrup I made, I feel like there should have been cinnamon in it, and there was a cinnamon stick. It wasn't enough cinnamon, I feel like. So yeah. Oh, I froze the chat. I'm so sorry. Yes, Trey, answering your question about being around that weekend. I think I already said that without seeing you ask that question. Ooh, Sarah Yim has brought up, am I going to Epcot on the 22nd for the new booths? I have been waiting for new food and wine booths to pop up. We'll have to add it to the list. Did I get the Goofy Movie 90s Collection Loungefly? I didn't, but actually, while I have a bunch of you in here, I like to share on here just in case people like to jump in or out. But I started like my own personal Patreon right here, and I'm gonna do a quick 15-minute live stream. I was gonna do before this, but I'm gonna do after this, where I talk about the contest for the month, and I feel like I could just share it on here with all of you. Then you know whether you want to pop in and hang out there and try and win something, or play in the contest, or hang out with us over there. I'm going to get better about doing more streams on there as well. I think on there it's going to be, if you think it's not structured here, wait till you get over there. But for August, we had a bunch of, let me see if I can show you. So we had like a Halloween Horror Night sign. There was a whole bunch. We did 4 contests over there. There was a Halloween Horror Night sign. There was a Stitch Loungefly. There was a Beetlejuice painting. And then there was the elusive ghost blanket from IKEA was one of the prizes as well. But that was like a bundle. That came with like a candle and all this stuff. And so for September, we have... these are the contests we're going to be doing. So there's like a Mickey Loungefly in the bottom left here. That was a Disney Parks one that originally this was going to be for me, but I have realized in the anxiety fueled like kind of paring stuff down, I was like, you know what? I think there's going to be somebody out there who's going to enjoy this way more and use this way more than I'm going to use it. Plus, I ended up getting this bag that you can see up in the upper left-hand corner here, which is also up for grabs because I love this bag so much that this is going to be one of our contests this month. We got this Loungefly is going to be one of our contests. Then we have the I Ain't Afraid of No Ghosts tier here, which is going to be, you're getting a Slimer, you're getting this candy bucket, or this marshmallow, Stay Puft Marshmallow and candy bucket, a Kia Ghosts candle, because I love these candles and they're so cute, and I've like mailed them to a bunch of my friends. And then I actually bought an extra ghost blanket just cause. And then we're doing a little bonus contest where you can win what is now sold out as of last night, I believe. It was sold out when I was there last night, is the Halloween Horror Nights popcorn bucket, which is this like crazy Chucky popcorn bucket that it reacts when you talk to it. And then also a little Boo painting that I'm working on here. So those are our Patreon comments. And again, if you wanna come around and like hang out over there, it's right here. It's right here. There's a link in the description of this video. So this isn't all about that, obviously. Let me see if I have that video though, because you guys need to see this bucket is scary. It's cool. It's just like super creepy. Let me just make sure I'm not swearing in the video. Oh, I have my pants on too, because I didn't edit it. Okay. I can share it. Ready? I'm gonna play the video. So hang out. Watch this. Hi, Chucky.
Hey, wanna play?
Do you like to play, Chucky? Chucky.
I like to be hugged.
Chucky.
Playtime's over.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. um, but yeah, I thought it was so cool though. It's just too scary for me. I'm afraid it's gonna come alive and kill me. So, what are we talking? We can lift some spirits. We should talk about Halloween. I mean, I wanna talk about spooky season. I know we got stuff in here. I'm Kim. Glad to see you in here. I know you've been going through it lately. Glad to see you though. Ooh, Gia is asking. Gia's going to Mickey's Not So Scary on the 12th. My plane leaves on the 13th. Oh my god! I just realized I'm going to Mickey's Not So Scary on the 22nd. Okay, set an alarm in my phone. What should I do for half a day? Well, Gia, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. There's a place called the East End Market. And at East End Market, they have a couple of places that are totally worth the trip. There's a place called the Winter Park Biscuit Company. You'll have the best chicken sandwich of your life. It's vegan. I know that turns people off. Craig did not know it was vegan. He loves this place. I love this place. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping now. In there is the original Domu as well. But you could go there. You could just get some cocktails there. Upstairs, there's a cocktail bar called The Neighbors. That's really cool. And then right next to that, the building right next to that is the Salty Donut. And they have some of the best donuts ever. So I would say go on maybe a little like food cocktail excursion. That's what I would do. Destination D, I'm not going to that because I am definitely a West Coast girl. And I like that. That and Destination D are not the same thing. I'm sure there'll be like some announcements or something like that, but I'm just not. I'm not. I don't even mean it. I'm not in a disrespectful thing way. I'm not a guy who gets caught up in the history of Disney. Like sometimes some things, this stuff is cool, but it's not. I'm more of, I lean into the part where Disney was very much about embracing the future and what we have to look forward to. But I mean, I do believe in looking back, obviously, because how do we not make the same mistakes? You know, how do we learn about where we were to get to where we're going, that sort of stuff. But I am just not somebody who obsesses over that sort of stuff. So to me, Destination D would be a challenge for me to get hyped for. But I know a lot of other people I work with are super excited about it. And so I hope they have a great time. I'm not, unfortunately, as of right now, going to Oogie Boogie Bash this year. I had gotten tickets for my friend, but I told myself, like, so it's my grandfather's 90th birthday, and I want to go home to see him, and then I'm going to see my friend Kim, and then going back to see my friend Kim. I had to pick one season. I was like, I'm going to pick Christmas, I think, this year again, because I've seen Disneyland at Christmas less than I've seen it at Halloween. So I think that's why I was like, okay, I am going to, I think, try and go out there like the second week of December, for like a quick weekend. But yeah, Larry is asking, did I get the Goofy Movies 90 collection lounge fly? I didn't. That's the one where they're like kind of looking at a map. It looked like the box lunch one. I wasn't in love with the design, but let me show you the one that I do currently want. I have it in I save. Does anyone else use their Amazon wish list just as like a shopping list? It's like my way of checking when things go on sale and like keeping track of things. And then if my mother's like, oh, do you want? And I'll be like, well, let me look through here. And then I'll immediately regret it because I hate, I just always feel, I'm like weird about that stuff. Like it always makes me feel bad when you, like, I don't ever want anyone to ever feel obligated to get me something. Does that make sense? And so I feel like sometimes that's what it feels like, where it's like, oh, well, I had to get you something because it was your birthday. No, you just hang out with me. That's fine. So I like this bag better. This bag better. This bag better. I can't do this backwards. How do people do this backwards? So it's on my left, right? This is my right hand. No. Yeah, it's over here. Nope. It's over here. It's on my right. It's on my right. So I have to like back up and look to my right. Look at this bag. How do the weather people do it? But this one's really cool, I thought, because this one's like his costume. So I kind of like this one a little bit better. But again, it's one of those where I'm like, I love bags. I don't need bags. There is a this really cool. Hold on, let me see if I can find this for you. Oh, I dropped something. This I did a video on the channel here about it because I was always curious. There's this like superhero athletic wear thing that they make really cool, like inspired by outfits. And you know, I'm not in the best shape ever, obviously, and so like, but they looked so comfortable and they look so cool. And I was like, you're telling me that you can wear just like something where you look like, I don't know, the Flash or Superman or Batman or whatever. I'm like, okay, those are cool. They're called Super X, and they are doing a Power Rangers, like an officially licensed Power Ranger one. And let me see if I'm able to open this picture. I don't know. I'm not good with like, I never know how to do the, I'm just going to take a screenshot and then I'll cut it up. But they are doing ones where I'm like, okay, I'm definitely going to be getting at least one of these in the largest size they have, because I don't think I'm going to fit in, like, they're already like stretchy material, like they're, you know, I mean, they're workout clothes. But these are like officially licensed. Hold on. I got it. And they shared Power Rangers clothes. I realized my elbow dragging on the desk sounded like I farted, and I said farted on this live stream. That's what you're in for here. I'm going the wrong way. Look at these over here. Wow. I'm kind of bummed out they didn't do a blue one, though, because Billy's my favorite. But that green one looks good. They all look good. So it was kind of like, okay, what do I get? I'm not going to do the black one only because corgis shed fur like no one's business. And so I would literally just always be covered in fur. Otherwise, I'd be like, well, that's the easiest one to wear and be very subtle and whatever. But I was thinking maybe the green or the red. The only thing is, these are kind of pricey, but I'm like, I'm not going to sleep on them because I feel like they will sell out. So let me see if I can find the the look they shared, because like when they show, yeah, I found it. I got it. The sweatpants, baby, they look good, and mama likes, mama wants. But this green one, I'm thinking I might get the green one. Green Ranger wasn't like my favorite character ever. But you know, One Love Up Above, Jason David Frank. I don't know. And this one's like, green is like my favorite color. So okay. Here it is. Check this out. Oh my God, you're gonna be kidding me. The other picture was okay, I'm gonna scroll up so you can see the sweatpants, because these are cool on the bottom. Like, look at the legs. Isn't that cool? I wish it was a zip-up hoodie, but it's fine. But that's cool. I like those. So that's gonna be my investment, and Lord knows they're like right around the corner. So. Getting a question, do I enjoy ciders? I have a food and I do not have a good relationship together, anxiety-wise. And so ciders are difficult. I love the taste of ciders. Ciders have such a high sugar and calorie count that I don't like having them. I used to be all about like a cider with a cinnamon fireball shot in it, stuff like that. That used to be my jam, but now I'm over 30. Oh my god. Hello, Allie is saying, I make an apple brandy old fashioned and it's so yummy. I would like the recipe of that. Um, oh, Brian Ruffles on his way back, coming back for the fall offerings. Oh, this is how we're gonna get Erica. This is how we're getting Erica to Halloween Horror Nights. She says they're serving her favorite cider this year. Favorite cider. She's got a friend that's a character. I forgot what the other thing was. There was a third thing where she was like, "I want to do that thing." Um, so let me see. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through here. Scrolling through. I am way behind in the chat. Sorry. I did get a question. What was my favorite food at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this year? I didn't really get to eat a lot of food. We really just had like one serving. So I had like the bucket of bones, which I'm not usually like a meat on the bone person, but that was pretty good. I like that. I look forward to eating the next time I go. So, um, oh, okay. Now I see everyone leaving the comments about the Chucky bucket. I'm like, people are not reacting to this. This is weird. Um, Don't worry, gang. I took that video and that doll is locked up. That doll ain't out in the open. But it's a cool doll, right? Like, isn't that so cool? And it came with a special popcorn. They didn't put it in the bucket, obviously, but it was like a spicy popcorn that was so spicy I couldn't even finish it. Um, Gideon's at Disney Springs did open. I know the original Gideon's is at East End Market. That was the other place I meant to add in there. And they have pretty much the same stuff. I think they're like one cookie's like exclusive to Disney Springs, but there's like no line usually at that one. So, okay, there's a lot of chatter about that demon doll. uh, oh, Jennifer, you'd love to see a review of that vegan chicken place. Don't you worry. There will be that coming. I plan on doing stuff outside of Disney parks on this channel for sure. Oh my god, Jay, you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary on the 22nd? Heck yes. Um I know. Okay, back to the wish list thing. Laurel's saying she keeps a set and hidden wish list for that kind of stuff. I feel like all wish lists are pretty well hidden now. Like you really have to have saved somebody's already or know the email address they're using to really see it unless they give you the link now. But I keep separate ones. Like I have a master one where I'm like, okay, these are ones where I'm like, if someday like I said, my mom or somebody was like, oh, we're gonna get them some, like that's that list. And then I have other lists that are like I have a running list of like Blu-rays that I haven't bought yet that I want, and so I keep that one separate. And then like there's like wish list equipment items where I'm like, oh man, I'd love this camera lens, or I'd love to. So like I'll keep those there, and you never know, there might be an Amazon warehouse deal, or something like that. And so I always go and like look at those. And so, you know what the crazy part is? 9 times out of 10, the purchases I make don't even come off that list. So it's really like it's like, I feel like it's the equivalent of like when you used to put pictures on like your bedroom wall of like celebrities that you're like, I'm gonna kiss that person someday, and you're like, no, you're not, honey. Um, I have a question. Hoping to be a Florida local by this time next year. Any advice on apartment hunting? Um, I don't really. It is a little like the real problem now, and I know this is very much not just exclusive to Florida, is that there is like no rent control in Florida or anything like that. So really, the prices of like living in nicer neighborhoods is like kind of going through the roof. I would really look at renting houses as well as apartments, because at this point it's kind of very similarly priced in some places. But my favorite areas are like Winter Garden. I really enjoy. I know that Erica, I believe, she lives in like the Champions Gate area. I have a friend who lives kind of down in Davenport that's like kitty cornered around there. that can just get really backed up because the highway needs it's basically like the infrastructure doesn't catch up for where they're developing, even though they've been developing Champion's Gate since like I moved here. And so like, why didn't you build a better exit by now? Why are you doing it now after it's like completely full and like way too much? So it's like crazy. So I would recommend maybe like trying to find a short-term rental too, and not unpacking in that first place until you're like a little more set on it. Um, and then you could oh, actually somebody else in the chat just recommended that as well. And that's a big, like, I cannot stress driving around to very specific areas to really kind of get out and go to lunch in those areas. Don't just drive through them. Stop the car, go to a store, go to a shop, go to a thing like that, because you'll feel what it feels like when you're out in the, you know what I mean? Like some places can look nice, but then when you're out there, you're like, oh no, finding a parking spot's awful. You know, doing this is awful. Like the route to get here from where the places I want to go is terrible. That's how I would recommend it. You know, like just get out of the car, even if it's something, and go get yourself like a coffee or a tea, or go to find out where, like, okay, where like this area is cute. Where's the closest bar? You know, where's the closest cool restaurant? Where's, you know, that sort of stuff. So, I am going to question, who was my baker friend? Who was your baker friend in O-Town, still in business, heading south? Yes, Jill is my friend. She runs Jilly Cakes. They are, they sell, I can't not remember. It is in downtown Orlando. It's like, she doesn't, the brick and mortar store, she basically uses another area to cook now that isn't a brick and mortar store, because, you know, cake businesses obviously make a ton more money on like weddings and stuff like that. But the place downtown, I'll have to ask her, does sell her cupcakes, like a certain amount of her cupcakes per day. But you can, if you're coming and you're interested in that, like I would send an email before you get here, like at least 2 weeks, I think. I forget what it is. I think it's a minimum of 2 weeks. Oh, that's a good idea. Lyncher says, right there with you, I have an Amazon list named Price Check. Oh. I don't know what this means, but Corgi's glitter is the best. Is it a brand of glitter? Or are we just saying Corgis are the best? Because, oh, Corgi's glitter, it's their hair. Okay, I get what you said. Oh, Lizzie's saying she thinks the green one. Yeah, Jay, I'm with you. The thing about the workup clothes, you're like, will I look like the people who are wearing them in the pictures? No. That's how I feel. Like I bought a shirt and I bought it like a size up, but because it's like that stretchy material, you're like, just kidding. But I want I haven't tried one of their sweatshirt stuff, so I don't know that fit. That might fit a little bit differently or something like that. But you know, I love those Power Rangers. Hi, Rafi. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down. Oh, I forgot I got pumpkin beer today too. I limited myself to one, and they had UFO pumpkin beer in there, and I haven't had that one yet. And I really like UFO beer, like their IPAs. They are, I believe, a Boston-based brewery too. So, hello, John. Uh-oh, Erica is going to Halloween Horror Nights. Ooh. The apple brandy we use is the secret. It's from a local distillery in Minnesota called J. Carver. It's honestly just the brandy, homemade simple syrup, orange bitters. Hey, listen. If the drink's good, the drink's good. Ooh, I haven't been to this place. Brian is recommending checking out the Nonstop in Winter Garden. Really good Indian cuisine. I had incredible Indian food when I was in California in June. Oh my God, it was so good. Like, it was in West Hollywood, so I'm definitely gonna go back because I literally drove by it again this time and I was like, should we get out? But I was with like Craig and Kylie and the baby, so I was like, oh, we got hello from Australia. I think David's in here too, so we got more than one Australian in here. Okay, hold on. I'm going through. Did I try that Odd Fellow Funfetti hot dog? I feel like I can't really talk about that one yet. I did, but I'll talk about that on the Universal show, I think, a little bit. But it was like a media event, and so it wasn't like the normal. It wasn't like we went up and bought it. So it's like I wouldn't really give you advice on it because I didn't have the real version of it. I did go and like buy myself some food, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the walking taco is where it's at. Moana Mom says, Ryno, we adopted a corgi last week and we are obsessed, although I need all the pointers because his energy is bananas. And baby, let me tell you, it doesn't go away. My little man already is going to be 10 years old next week and he still wants to play every second of the day. He has, in the last like week, started to sleep a lot later. Like he is, it's like literally my alarm that woke me up every day at 7:30 and now all of a sudden he doesn't wake me up until like 10 unless I set an alarm and I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm a little worried about him. But he's like himself otherwise. I don't know. I feel bad. It's just been so hot lately and he's put on weight. We both have. And it's just, I don't know. I failed my little baby. He's 10 years old and it's like by the time I'm going to get him somewhere in the house, I'm like, I'll get sad thinking about it too much. I can't. I really just need to get out of here. Not live in this place anymore. Patrick is going to Universal Studios Osaka next month, and that their Halloween Horror Nights is daily and included in the drop price. That is so freaking cool. Oh my god, I'm jealous. I haven't. Okay, so Diane is asking me, move over pumpkin spice. What's the best pumpkin beer you had this season? So literally, like, I basically had my first one the other day, and it was at Halloween Horror Nights. It was the Whole Hog pumpkin ale, and if you can find that beer anywhere in the store, get it. I think you can have it here, but it wasn't at the Total Wine near my house. I think they don't sell it like within a certain range of Universal, so it can feel exclusive to there. I could be crazy though. Everybody's got puppies up in here. People getting puppies left and right in here. Patrick is from Australia too. We got a lot of Australians here. What time is it there? Like 4 a.m.? Are you guys up super late? No, it's got to be later than that. My drink is basically just diluted now. Now it's like, I don't think I want another one of these. I don't know how to make this better. Not better. It wasn't like bad. It just didn't wow me. Man, fell for the stupid Instagram thing. The walnut bitters are good. It's like it's not apple-y enough. It needs like, I don't know. It needs something like, I'm trying to think of like an apple pie. Like how do you get that, how do you get an extra infusion of apple in here? I guess you'd have to do the apple brandy like we've been talking about in the chat here, but people in this chat go to Halloween Horror Nights, yeah? It was a great time. Happy to report. We're going to record a Universal show about it tomorrow, so I don't want to talk about it on here, obviously. I don't like talking about work on here. I like to talk about personal stuff on here. But I did go on my own personal time as well, and I enjoyed it. And I'm excited to go back when I can. Next I came. Everybody know what they're being for Halloween yet? I feel like there was something I was going to talk about today too, and I just didn't. Should have made notes for this. I made a lot of notes. Oh yeah, Diane's saying cook down cider or juice. You know what? It should have been apple juice in with the diced up apples. I think that would have been better. Instead of water, because it was like brown sugar, cut up apples. But I think in water, so I think if I had done the apple juice, like the like Simply, apple juice because that one's really strong. I think I'm going to be Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows for Halloween. Or Bowser from Mario. I like to have multiple Halloween costumes because I don't like to always repeat everything like that. Yeah, this is a great question. D is asking, could I do a video with tips and tricks for setting up your home bar? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because here's the thing, my friend Amber, like every time I go over, I'll make her a drink. But at her house, they don't even have a shaker. They don't have a shot glass. They don't have a measure. And so I always forget that. And I was like, you know what you're getting for Christmas? And not one of those like crap ones. You can't. The kits are fine, but the shakers and those are always crap. So it's like, don't get them. They'll really freeze your hand. Are there any good vegan restaurants in Orlando? Yeah. There is one called okay. So I just said one. Winter Park Biscuit Company is completely vegan, and they make banging sandwiches, fries, everything. It's so good. Um, there's another one called Ethos. I haven't been there, but everybody I've ever talked to that's been there highly recommends this place. There was another one, but I think it closed. It was like a holistic living like sort of place. It was called Dandelion Cafe, but I don't think they're open anymore. Um, I feel like there is another one. There was like not Valkyrie Donuts, but Valkyrie was like in there. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It sounded it was like the same type of sound to it, but there's some solid places. I can't recommend Winter Park Biscuit Company enough. Is it better to get a multi-day pass to HHN as a local or try to do it all in one night with Express Pass? Honestly, I've kind of been asking myself that yet because like the wait times have been highly uh like suspect. Like they're not accurate ever anymore, it feels like. At least they haven't been this first weekend. So I feel like I was like, okay, I checked and I was like, to basically add my pass would go from like a $275 pass to an $800 pass to have Express on it every night. But the problem with doing that is one, nobody has Express. So like none of my friends who come down, none of my friends who visit, none of the locals who live here, nobody really does that pass. I mean, nobody I know. And not that my usual haunts, you know what I mean? So I've kind of think it's one of those things where like if you're gonna come and you're like, okay, we're gonna go 3 nights. I think it's worth investing in it for one night at least. I think at one night you should be able to do all 10 houses, but I think it's what I like then about I'll try and always do Stay and Scream if I can, because for me I can always get through at least 3 houses through Stay and Scream. Usually, if you're doing Stranger Things as your first house, which I did the other night, it's a mistake because you'll end up waiting longer than if you just got in the line normally. Um, I think you do need to do all those other houses, and you'll have like 10-minute waits. That's the way to do it, and you get like I don't need to do 10 houses every time. I can do like 3 and then go, and then 3 and then go. So you get to repeat your favorites. I do think if you can get Express on a less busy night. Also, I believe the best kept secret is that I don't quote me on it, but my friend Nicole does it. Is that if you buy Express like toward the end of the night or like later in the night when there's only like a couple hours left, it's like half price, I think. So it might be worth doing that. Oh, Humble, yes. I've been to Humble. No, I haven't. Have I? Have I? Did I go, Erica? I don't know. But I don't feel like there's a bad house this year. So we'll definitely talk about it in depth and detail. We're going to rank the houses on this week's Universal show. And I wrote out all the Dr. Oddfellow like history basically for myself selfishly, but I'm going to share it and all of that stuff. So we're going to have lots to say about it. John, that sounds like a horrifying Halloween costume. Okay. So I see in here, Vanessa is saying salted caramel whiskey is really good in a warm cup of cider. That sounds delicious. First of all, I was at this bar, this restaurant that was super, super good. I think it's called the Pinery, and it was, it's in like toward downtown on, I can't remember. I can't remember, but it is. I know where it is. Like I know how to drive there. I just can't remember the name of the street. And um, it's so good. But one of their drinks there used cookie dough whiskey in it because when you flavor it, it's no longer bourbon. But and I meant to pick that up today. Honestly, I was walking out of Total Wine. And I was like, no, don't buy more than one thing at a time. Limit yourself because I just have like so much stuff. I just need to get. I really need to just dump out the crap that I'm never going to drink down here. That's never going to mix. It's never going to go anywhere. I bought a bottle and it didn't work. Actually, I'm going to start bringing it to parties and leaving it at parties. That's going to be my trick. But there was a cookie dough drink there that was like off the chain. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Diana's correct about the cocktail shaker in here. She's saying Elevated Craft is the best cocktail shaker. It has a measuring cup and it's got insulated and it won't freeze your hand or anything. So it's all in one mixing device too. So, and then you can just like leave your drink in there and it'll stay cold if you want to. Hi, Jolene. Welcome. It's okay to be super late. I started super late, so I even told myself I wasn't going to go. I'm not going to make this isn't going to be a 2-hour one tonight. We'll probably stop in, I don't know, like 15 minutes or so. Just because I need to paint. I have like a million paintings and I started more. So I'm doing this one as like a little surprise for my friend. I don't think she's going to watch this. But we were at Disneyland and she literally couldn't find Maleficent merchandise anywhere. And I was like, watch me come up with something. I'm trying to recreate this Pluto that I saw behind the register. I'm doing the best I can right now. I'm clearly like not really done like at all with that. And then I'm supposed to be doing these two. These were my Patreon winners. This is the July and the August winner. So these will be done in the next. They're not going to take me much longer, but this one's going to be really good. I mean, I love doing the Beetlejuice one. I've done Beetlejuice and Lydia together like once before, so I love an animated Beetlejuice moment. I don't know, underrated. But this one I'm excited for. How this is going to come out, so it's going to be like, I don't know. We'll see. I don't hate it. So usually when I don't hate it, get pretty happy with how they come out, but but I've got like so many back here, and then like ones so many I started and I gotta not mail out. I've mailed ones that people have bought from me. So when people buy stuff like that, it's all just don't you worry. Like somebody bought my Black Panther paintings finally. I'd done them like forever ago, and those are all boxed in my trunk to be dropped off at the post office tomorrow morning. I have a ton of things to mail tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's really about like for me, since I'm very like tactile and sensory, like get sensory overloaded. It's like I need space, and I don't have the right space to paint right now, and so like. I think what I'm going to do is basically like pull my desk apart. I think up here, put my table up here and so I can watch TV. I wanted to like paint while I was watching Andor so I could finish Andor finally, and I haven't. Ooh, sweet cherry rum old fashioned. Yummy. Oh, thank you, Manza Media. Yeah, the paint on canvas. I know. I thought the poison apple was like a fun little painting. Oh, am I a fan of gin? And if yes, have you tried the plethora of Australian gins? I have never. I actually don't think I've had an Australian gin. I'm going to be honest with you. But I love gin. Gin is definitely my like preferred alcohol. But I like even today, I was like, I should have got some more maraschino liqueur because there's a drink I make with the gin and maraschino that's like super good, like the cherry kiss that I love. But and there is a video on this channel that tells you how to make that gin drink. So if anyone is looking for that gin drink, I did a couple of those like when we were in like lockdown of COVID. So there's like a gin sling, there's a cherry kiss, there's like another drink. I think I did like 3 or 4 drinks, but I want to get back into doing that. But again, it's just about finding the right space. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know, there's got to be somewhere I can just rent, or just like maybe Jill will just let me go over, do it at her house, but then she'll be in it. But I like when she's in videos. But I forgot what I was just looking for. I was just going to answer you. I'm like trying to look down here to be like, what gin's down there right now? I have Corgi gin from New Jersey. That's very good. I really like the Corgi gin. Diane, that's a hint when you're coming back down because you're not here yet. Just saying. Hold on. Let me go through here. See, sometimes I like to just I just like to do the live literally just so we can get the chat going. I know the watch back isn't as fun for people. So that's why I'm trying to include whatever I'm responding to in the video now to hopefully make that a little bit better. But Richard hasn't returned to Halloween Horror Nights yet. He will next time though. I just wanted to like go and not have a camera and just enjoy myself. Oh, Corey joined the Patreon. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, I'm working on painting all those paintings. There's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 unfinished ones, 3 finished ones. No, 4 finished ones. Nope, there's like 15 over there too. Great. How are the chocolate cocktails at Toothsome Chocolate Emporium? Well, I enjoy the chocolate old fashions. Those ones are pretty solid. They're very good. I feel like they're made very well. They're definitely like what I like going to a place where there's an actual bartender, and it's not against anybody who works at a bar or anything like that. But I think there's a difference between somebody who's like actually trained to make that specific drink versus somebody who like looks at a recipe. Like I am always in awe and admiration of people who you can be like, oh, I'm looking for something like this, and they'll just like pull it together. And I know sometimes people think that's me. And that is definitely not me. I'm not super good at that with drinks, especially being like, I don't know what it needs, you know? I'm getting better, but yeah, I can't do it. I'm not good like that. I'm a guy who's going to be like, let me look at the paper. 2, 1, 2. I did not have the coffee drink. I didn't have any of the mixed drinks at Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, Diane's already packed. No gin this trip. I have to pack as well. I have the little Boo plush they sell. I got that. That's downstairs. It's like a pillow for the couch though. But I got the planter, so the planter is gonna go up here. He's gonna join my other friend over here. Sorry, baby. You did well. But you're going to relocate to somewhere else. And little Boo's going to go behind me. And then if you are near a Target, and I thought I should do a video, like go back and do a video, but I don't want to like filming. Sometimes I try to be overly respectful of people's personal space, even though I don't feel like that ever happens to me. But the Target, like the Target spot, like when you go in, you know, the whatever, the cheap stuff in the front, they have a bunch of like the lights like this that are like, one's a ghost, one's a bat, one says Boo. So obviously I got one of each. And then I got another thing. Oh, Diane meant the gin's already packed. Yo, I'm so excited. Because I had to crack into my backup bottle. I get so nervous. I know it's so stupid, but it's like there's this distillery in New Jersey that like their gin is all like corgi themed. And the bottle is very nice. And then I was like, oh, it's not going to be good. And then I had it and I was like, actually, this gin's pretty solid. It's great for a mixed drink, you know, so. I don't know Dominic, I don't know anything about work-related stuff like that. Again, you know. Okay, so I got the little boo pillow. I got the stuff I got is like downstairs, except for I brought some of it up here. I got this sign. I thought it'll never fit here, so I'm like, oh, it'll go there. Nope. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Somewhere up here. You won't see it on camera though, probably, but I like this scary Halloween. I got the tribute store this year is a comic book themed one, so I got this, which is the comic book. That's like this is the store, so I thought that was a fun little memento. And then I got two glasses that they're like they were $10 or $12 this year, but they do them every year. They're like, do I have one behind me? I thought I did. I do. Hold on. This was the one from last year. That was like, it's the event glass. This ultimately I think is the best one they've done. But these glasses are a little small, so they're like juice or cocktail glasses, but I don't know why this is up here and not like downstairs. Clearly I haven't drank out of or anything, but it's for display right now. It's the same, like I got this was one of my favorite things last year that they did. This like plastic, I love a good plastic cup because I won't break it, and this was only $10. I mean, it's not dishwasher safe, I guess. Yeah, hand wash only, which is, you got to be careful about that because you're not thinking one day, boom, it's in the dishwasher, but I don't know. The time is nigh. I'm going to start drinking out of this right after this. I do movie theater cups, the big plastic movie theater cups, because they are, I feel like then I have a lot of water and stuff like that. But I got that sign. So I got the main event one that has, it's basically that sign, but on the glass. And then, so now it like kind of matches that one. And then I got the Stranger Things glass. I didn't like love it, but I was like, but I love Stranger Things. And I was like, when Stranger Things rolls around, when season 5 rolls around, I'm going to be like, well, where's my glass to drink out of? I should have got that glass. So when I have my themed cocktail at that point, when I've retired from the Disney theme park fandom and I've become a full-time live streamer with you like it's Big Brother, and you just are watching me 24 hours a day, we'll all make that drink together in my house in Milwaukee. I'm manifesting things. Is that the sign they have? Diane's asking, is that the sign that they have the t-shirts and coffee mugs of? Yes. And I actually meant to get the coffee mug, and I wasn't thinking in the moment, so I grabbed that, and that was like, it's whatever. It's fine. I kind of still want the mug, but I also got, so I got that little boo pillow, and there's a little boo planter, like I said, a succulent, like a fake succulent. And then there is, oh, I should get rid of that. The drink cup now then. Because now I don't need this little boo anymore. Nah, maybe I'll keep you. But what was the other thing I got? Oh, there was a Stranger Things blanket, and I panicked and bought it. So the problem is when you're with somebody who's a team member that's like giving you the discount, you're like, well, it's really cheap. No. That's funny. Alan says if Ryno was an HHN character, he would be Little Boo. Hearing you, no thank you, in the house is like, actually, maybe you're right. Oh, Benjamin has given me a tip here. Add a little lime juice to your apple drink so it'll give a tartness if you're looking to make it a little more apple pie-esque. Our favorite fall drink is cider rum, caramel vodka, and a little lime. Ooh, I'm going to do that. Okay, I'll do that on the refill because I'm definitely going to make another one of these. I mean, I feel like I barely even made one. So the apples that like in the first batch when I made the syrup, I think I let it like simmer too long or whatever. So it like the apples basically candied, but I'm using those as a garnish now. They were good. I didn't get any the shirt. I didn't get a shirt yet. The only shirt I got was the one I said in the beginning of this that was like the Halloween t-shirt company made it, that was the Wolfman, and I got that because of the Dead Coconut Club, but then also I wanted it last year and I wanted it for forever, so I finally was just like, you know what? I know I want to wear a t-shirt. I want to be like in black, and I don't have a Halloween Roosevelt shirt yet. So I was like, well, I have one now. I have a Chucky one now. Chucky is not my favorite though. And I have the Haunted Mansion ones, but I was like, I'm not going to wear a Haunted Mansion shirt to Universal. I'm not a monster. Universals are monsters. Monsters are Universal is what I meant. Oh, I am streaming during the Big Brother. The Big Brother live streams are down. That's hilarious. Have I ever considered shaving off my beard? No. I will probably have this beard until I die, I think. I've had facial hair. I mean, I started growing facial hair in like junior year of high school, senior year of high school, somewhere in there, like junior summer. And then I was mortified when I had to shave for Disney, working at Disney. But then Disney allowed beards in like 2012, I think. It might have been a little before that, but no, I'm actually. Oh no! I think I just kicked out my camera. Can you guys still see me? Hold on. It'll come back. I'll fix it. Wait a sec. Wait a second. Hold on. I'll get you back. I know you can still hear me. I mean, you're on my computer right now. Okay, there we go. We got you back. I don't know if it was the cable or the camera, because it's a battery powered camera, but it like feeds off of the laptop a little bit, so it keeps it turned on. I think it may have just like hit its end point. But yeah, I'd probably shave it for like Halloween related stuff if I hadn't gained as much weight as I had recently. So I always tell myself like, maybe I'd try and shave again if I was like down under 200 or something like that, something where there was a little less weight. But I don't know. I feel like the beard is very fitting of me, and I think that my beard makes me look younger. I feel like I look younger now with this beard than I did 15 years ago when I didn't have that beard during the interim there in the Disney days. I just think also, yeah, I don't want to shave all the time. It's like too much. It's like too much to just shave my neck all the time. It's like also like shaping this is impossible. But I'm trying to grow it out a little bit to give me like a little bit of shape, but I don't think I have the type. First of all, I think I have it too high up. But I don't think I have the type of beard that's going to be able to come out and like shape it. It's not going to be like long. I'm never going to grow a long beard. You're never going to see that unless I somehow have inherited the powers of Santa Claus. That's not happening. But I just wanted to give it a little bit more. I wanted to be able to like shape a little bit. But I think again for like to be Laszlo for Halloween, his beard has a little bit more volume than mine. So that's why I was like, I'm going to grow it out just a little bit. But yeah, no. It's funny because people ask me the question all the time, and I'm like, I'm actually a pretty genuinely like I cut my hair, I trim like take care of all of me, like cut the nails, do all the the waxing and the waning and the whatevering. It's just I like having a beard, and I'll have people do the beard too. It's just I feel like a lot of times people say they do a beard, and then you get there and they're like. They don't really do anything. They'll do like a and then nothing, and you're like, okay, well, I wanted you to like fade it and do whatever and stuff like that, but Oh, hello, Juliet. Hello, Landon. I just feel like, yeah, I need to do my eyebrows actually more recently, because I'll go to the ladies and they trim them. Not trim them, but what they do. They do the. But I'm not even. There's the thing. I did it at the right age and the right amount of time that I took care of. I feel fortunate in that I have good natural shaped eyebrows that aren't at this moment in my life overly bushy or anything like that. Although they definitely are getting more and more work than they used to be. You know what's crazy to me? Ear. ear stuff. I feel like that's what I'm upon, so you always get that taken care of. So, there's a place in Milwaukee that was like all about like specifically aimed at like pampering men and not really their hair, but like facial hair, beard, the wax, all that stuff. And so I'm gonna go there and do like I think I'm gonna like treat myself while I'm out there. Guys, I need Star Wars outfits for like Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm afraid that I hate what I have so far. I'm bummed out. Not bummed out. I don't know. I have Raymond is asking me about Riverdale. I never watched Riverdale. I almost did. I almost started watching it. I have like heard what all those seasons are about, and it is like wild, 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 wild stuff. So I am just like, I just don't I don't think I would go through and watch it now. I'm trying to think what's on my thing. But like Star Trek Lower Decks is about to come back. Our Flag Means Death comes back in October. I feel like I'm no spoilers in this chat because I'm just about to start it. Is the third season of Only Murders in the Building, and I watched the first episode of season 2 of Heartstopper the other day. So I'm like, I have a lot of stuff that's going to get real backed up real quick. Though. But yeah. So I get a question in here, and I've texted him repeatedly. When can we expect to see Brandon again? Maybe he can help you with your drink prep. Brandon's not good at making drinks. I love Brandon. Brandon is phenomenal at like, if you're coming over, if you're going to come to his house, he treats you like you are royalty. Like there will be a charcuterie board. Like he knows what you like. He'll have it there. But he's a very simple, like he wants you to make the drink for him. Like he's a very like vodka poured into something. And that's fine. He knows what he likes. And I appreciate that about him very much. So, but he definitely wants to be in the videos again. And we talked about it. And I think I'm just going to go sleep over his house again. One of these weekends, or maybe just like maybe randomly. It might be a good weekend if we don't do it before that. And I know it's like forever away. It's hard. It's not as hard. Halloween Horror Nights is where I want to be during the event. I paid for this pass. I want to be on this pass. I want to be there. I love being there. I love this event. I look forward to it all year. So like I try to do everything around that, and I already feel like in September I'm going to miss a bunch of nights. So like pretty much I feel like in October I'm making it my business to be there as much as humanly possible. And so it's hard because my ticket basically includes Thursday, Friday, not Saturday, and then Sunday. So like it's hard to, those like eats my weekend. So, and that's fine because I'm doing what I like. But, so that's why it's like really far in there. Patrick is asking, am I watching Ahsoka? I am watching Ahsoka, and I am caught up. I finished Rebels. I'm watching Ahsoka. I'm finally caught up, so I can watch it as it goes, so I'm pretty happy. But, Alan is asking, because I just referred to seasons coming out. Are they still coming out with the shows because they're on strike? They are. Those shows are. Like, Our Flag Means Death literally just had a clip. Like, they released a trailer like a day or two ago. So I know that they're coming out, and but I'm sure that stuff that wasn't going to come out is going to come out now. So Diane is also saying, why am I worried about outfits? I already had Star Wars outfit because, Diane, I put on a lot of weight since those Star Wars outfits, so I don't fit in them really anymore, and so that has become an issue. Also, when I did Star Cruiser the first time, it was in March, and so I don't think it was as raging hot as it is going to be now, and my stuff was long sleeved. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes. Oh, John hurt his thumb, but he's got his stitches out today. Very good. I'm looking forward to that. Thursday, the 21st, Halloween Horror Nights. Be there. I think I will be there. No, I would be there. I'd be there on the 21st. I won't be there on the 22nd because I have Mickey's Not So Scary on the 22nd. Um, I am. Oh, Larry says, thanks for introducing me to Roosevelt's. It's my new weakness. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, you think there's going to be like a blip in it, like a moment. And then there's like, oh, Haunted Mansion. Oh, and you know what's going to happen? I feel like my fingers are crossed that they do a Power Ranger line. And I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I'm just, you know what I mean? You just feel it in the universe. Nobody's told me it's coming or anything. I just want to believe it's coming because my luck is like, it will come. It'll come when it gets you. So I'm like trying to pretend to be like, put stuff aside just in case. But I'm going back to Becca. I don't understand your question. You're going back to the Star Cruiser. Yes, I am gonna go on Star Cruiser. I didn't really talk about it a lot. On Wednesday with my friend Diane and Bill and their child Bear, and I'm like nervous. I'm like anxious about it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm trying. I want to be like completely committed. I want to be well rested, completely committed to the moment. And I'm like, so I'm thinking I'm like not. I'm gonna bring my camera. But I think I'm gonna have a rule where it's like, it can't be like, I can't be like filming everything. I might even be like, I'm not allowed to carry it during the day. I can only have it at night. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Because it's the last, like, never gonna be able to do it ever again. So it's like, I don't know. I want to soak every second of this thing up that I can. I want to enjoy every ounce of it. You know. So I can't wait. Oh, Jolene, 40th birthday coming up. Happy 40th. Can I say hi and get a pic at Mickey's Not So Scary on the 22nd, or are you trying to find other? Guys, listen, you can, doesn't matter where I am, what I'm doing, whatever. You can always come up to me, say hello. We can do a photo, whatever. Some days I might not have 10 minutes to talk to you, but I'll probably ask you a bunch of questions and be like, hey, what's up? Because it's just, I don't know. I think it's cool that people have that are brave enough to do that sort of a thing, but also like I wouldn't be in the position I am without people like that. So I feel very fortunate, and I always want you, if you see me and you want to take a picture with me, come up and say, can we get a picture? And I'm going to say, absolutely. It doesn't matter. Unless I'm like crying, then I might be like, can you give me just a few minutes? That actually happened once. But my mom called me out of nowhere, and she was FaceTiming me with a family dog that was like being. What? Oh, my mic died. This thing died. Okay, so gotta remember to charge that. I'm glad we did this because I would have taken this out somewhere, and the receiver would have been dead. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions in here. No, they haven't said what it is gonna be yet, other than Star Cruiser. I don't think it's gonna be anything. I think it's just gonna be like space. That's just never torn down. Yeah. You know what I realized? I'm not really gonna be able to. We're not doing baseline Fridays for like until November, because like I will probably, if I'm doing anything on a Friday, it's gonna be Halloween Horror Nights. So do not look for me there until like the third week of November, like basically Thanksgiving. Oh no, even then, I don't think. Wait, I'm just realizing that. Hold on. Because the event goes until the 4th, and I plan on going. Well, my friend's in town the 1st through the 4th, so I plan on going on the 2nd and the 4th. And then I think on the 10th. Oh no, we have Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And then I think I have a wedding to go to that next weekend. And then I think the weekend after that, I'll hopefully be on my way to like Thanksgiving. And then the following week, I wouldn't be back from it because that would be like Thanksgiving. Right? No, wait. Yeah, so I don't think there'll be a baseline Fridays until December 1st. Yeesh. So we're gonna have to change it to like baseline Mondays, I think. Baseline Tuesdays? I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. We'll figure something out. Baseline Saturdays? I mean, I could do a couple occasional Saturdays. I don't like to go to the parks on the weekend. I'm not gonna lie. It's just hard because if we're there like 3 or 4 days during the week, it's like I don't. Honest to God, the majority of it has to do with how friggin' hot it's been. That it's just like I don't want to be outside on my days off. I'd rather be up inside. So, um, oh, Dwayne, how was Dwayne says he just got back from the Springs and the outlets. I almost went to the outlets today, um, but I like was like no, it's getting late, and I wanted to try this, so I ran out of time. So I might have to duck in tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, um, baseline the Brewery of Disney Parks. Okay, gang, I have got to go because I've already got the doggos. I'm gonna take them out in a minute here, and then I still need to do my Patreon live stream to let all those people know what the contests are for this month. On my personal one, not the work one. I'm not. I always want to specify that I'm talking about the personal one that I do for the contest and everything like that. But I have so we have this one, and I next month is gonna be. So I know I told you earlier today what the September contests are with all of that. Is the picture still in here? All these ones, these September contests. I know what the October contests are. It's Star Wars stuff. So there is like a Ewok Cuddles thing, which is like one of those big pillows. Oh my god. I literally wrote it out the other day. Oh, there's a Ewok Loungefly. There is another like wishable, a Rex wishable. I know it's Rex, but it's unopened, so I'm like, somebody's gonna win it. And then if I was wrong, I feel bad. But and then under my leg right here, we're giving away a lightsaber. We're doing a contest to win this lightsaber at my feet, which I think I will do a video like review of it because I want to like take it out and see it. But inside of this box is the Ezra Bridger Legacy lightsaber. Oh no, it is their symbol is sideways. Is the Ezra Bridger Legacy lightsaber from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So this is going to be the big item in October on my personal Patreon. This is going to be the one to come back for. So this is like, I think it was like 100 and almost 130 whatever after tax, but I just thought I wanted to do something kind of big because there's a lot of you out there who have been supporting me a lot lately, so I thought like a lightsaber would be something cool to do. And as we get like closer into the holiday season, I thought maybe we could do a little more. Maybe they won't always be big, but maybe we could do more contests with like bundles of stuff. So I got stuff going. So stay tuned for all of that stuff. The key is not to want to keep that lightsaber because now I'm worried that it'll show up on Ahsoka, and I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Why did I give that one away? Why didn't I buy one for me? But that is, I'll tell you right now, that Legacy lightsaber I think is gonna be for our gold tier, and so which is the top tier, which is like $15 one. So unless I decide to do everybody, I think it's gonna be the $15 one, just because it's like it's a lot of money. So but anyway, thank you everybody for your support. Thank you for coming and hanging out and chatting, and this is fun. Let me look at the calendar before I let you go real quick, just to give an idea of like when we can do another one of these, because this week's going to be a little busy. So I think maybe this Saturday on like the 9th, if I don't do Halloween Horror Nights, because I do have an annual pass holder ticket I could use, but I have to do a media event the night before, and I'll have done Star Cruise. I think I'm probably not going to go to Halloween Horror Nights on Saturday. So I would say if we were going to do another one of these, it would probably be like Saturday. So stay tuned, and if you want to be able to know like when we're doing it and the so you can participate in the chat and everything, just click that bell when you subscribe, and I think it'll give you like a push notification or something like that if you have the app on your phone, or send you an email or something like that. So yeah. So thank you everybody for hanging out and just being who you are. I appreciate you all. You're wonderful. Patricia, I'm not going to be here on the 15th. I'm seeing invitations about Baseline Tap House. I won't be here that weekend. I'm so sorry. Okay. I hope you all have a great night. You've been wonderful. I'm going to play my little outro video, and we'll see. It doesn't really work. It's not sized correctly. I have to like redo it, but whatever. Here it is.